Hey Dreamers, this is Jackto Plays, and today we're going to continue with the Cyber Street series. And in the previous video we did a little bit of the street itself, and we're going to continue with this street, and it's going to be a little bit like a more of a tricky one this time, because I kind of want to do something that I have not really have done before, and let's see how that is going to turn out. And hopefully I could do it in one video, and if not, then I need to sadly do that in two parts. All right, so let's just go straight into it. Not really going into full of this is what we did, so I can I will show you a little bit of what we have done so far. This is what we have done so far, and I'm going to paint the side thing here, so it gives a little bit more of like a cyber street type of vibe. I'm not really sure what kind of color I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm going to do it a little bit of like orange. So let's do that first, and then we're going to go straight into the street itself. And like I said, this is going to be a little bit more trickier. I'm going to do it two-sided again. So like here, I'm going to do something like for randomizing stuff, and then on the other side we're going to do like sculpting something else. So it's going to be a little bit, maybe more a little bit of like a complex kind of sculpting, but I think it's going to be okay. All right, so let's go straight into this, and let's go into edit mode. Okay, let me go. I'm a little bit of like I have a little bit like a running nose, but the weather is changing here all the time, from super hot to to go down again, and it's really weird at the moment. All right, so first we're going to paint the border here, and let's do this in I think orange. I think I like already this color, to be honest. Okay, let's go into server snap, and I can try to do it in like grid mode, and hopefully we can get something out of this, like so. Yeah, this is going to, okay, now we're going to like squeeze this out, like here. That's where the scope ends. And maybe I can tweak it so that we only have actually I forgot something, because this doesn't really make any sense what we do here. I actually forgot something to do. Let's do that first. I just realized it. We need, of course, like, because like it's a brick stone, like holding all the stones together. I don't know why I've not really seen that like beforehand. I don't know why, but let's fix that first. So we're going into sculpt mode again, and basically we can borrow this one here, and just a little bit of like a side thing. Oh, like I think I kind of like this side particular. And now we only need to we can push this, because it's not going to affect the other side, although we do need the other side as well, by the way. That's great. All right, let me do this. Okay, I need to do something else. We're going to squeeze this in. Then bring this back again. It was not. Yeah, it should be mirrored. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Which side did we mirror then? We did mirror. Oh, we did mirror it that way. Oh yeah. Okay. So I need to still bring this to the other side as well, like so. And yeah, so now we all need to squeeze this back at its location, if if it's allowing me to do that. Don't know why not. Why is it not letting me do this? Come on. Okay, for some reason he doesn't want to grab me the sides anymore. Oh, I had it. Oh, there you go. Okay, because like I need, let's say, I think it's around here, and then we only need to squeeze this back in at its position. Yeah, that's still not enough, but maybe I can like now do this. I put this into place. Like so. I think that's a little bit too much. That looks better to me. And hopefully we can also switch this one. I kind of wish that this was like somehow like a little bit better friendly usage of man. Okay. This is not going to work. Okay, I can grab it, but I need to trigger it at a certain point. Come on, Dreams. Be with me this time. Maybe on the other side, do you want to listen? Okay, what I'm going to do, I sometimes when I have problems like these, I just sometimes like squeeze them a little bit further inside the... Wow, he really is not like... Wow, I don't know what's going on. Okay. So now I'm just like squeezing a little bit deeper in so I can like now grab this. And then we're going to like squeeze it back up again if it's allowing me to do that. It sometimes happens. I wish that this was a little bit like better user friendly. And I can just like bring this up again at the position where it belongs. There we go. So now we have sort of that fixed. And we kind of need to do that to all the other ones. But I'm simply going to... Oh, I'm going to delete these. And just clone this one here. At the location where they need to be. And yes, we do need to like repaint this. But I'm also going to like, but now that we have like two, like we actually have the border of the road or like the sideway basically. But there's like this is going to be in an orange color. But let's first paint the little gaps. I'm probably going to like change the gaps a little bit of what is it called? A little bit smaller. Maybe I don't know yet, but I'm probably going to do it like a little bit smaller still. Okay, opacity low as possible, no subblend. And then we're going to... I think this is still too much. Let me piece this out a little bit. Like so. And opacity as low as possible. And then we're going to... Should have maybe used the cutting with already the darker... kind of forgot to do that, but I'm not going to redo this. I forgot to do that, to be honest. But you can basically, before you're going to cut something in, you can already put this in. Maybe I should have already done that. Maybe it's better. Okay, you know what? I'm simply going to do it because it will save me a little bit more time eventually. So what you can do is when you're going into like into stamp, and then we need to grid snap again. Like you cannot do this because that like will like reset the color. I kind of wish like if you're just cloning this one here, that you still could choose the color of that cloning. Would be nice if they do that, if they have an update like that. But we need to do this like, ourselves manually. And now we can just like pick up the color that we want. So I'm only going to like do this and okay, let me like so. Then we're going to cut this one here. And it's probably like still a little bit too dark, but then we can like put a little bit like paint over it and like to brighten up a little bit better. Like so. Now this is a deep cut. Wait, let me do this again. Again. Okay. Let me do it manually. Okay, like so. And I think it's still too... Yeah, it's not always like it's the problem with this is it's also not really sometimes very user friendly. Again. Oh. What happened here? Okay. I think it's because like we have serve snap. Yeah, we still have serve snap on. That's why it was doing so weird. Okay. We don't really need server snap for this. Okay, now we can basically pull this lower. Like so. Stamp it inside. And now we need to pull this up in the same position as the other ones. There we go. Nice. That sort of did it. And sadly, we cannot like do it again, like clone this. Oh, now we can. Oh, okay. Now we can. I don't know why, but now we can. Okay, well, that speed up a little bit faster. All right. Nice. So all we need to do is now we need to paint. And I'm also going to do this, yeah, that is like, it's a little bit like blend in better still. But that did the trick. So now we're going to go into paint. And we're going for already the orange that I thought it was kind of nice. Going to reset that thing here. And opacity, I'll do it halfway. Like so. I'm going to squeeze this one out. And then Oh, right. Yeah, that is a little bit of like the issue here. I don't think I'm going to do this in mirror mode, to be honest. Simply we don't really need that. Like so. And we're going to stamp it in place. And I think that is already done. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can remove this because like it's one little piece here. And then we're going to do it on the other side as well. There we go. Oh. This one actually needs... Let me tweak this a little bit better. So it hits the bottom, but that should not hit the... Let me do that with the precise tool. No. Let me do that with a bit of finer grit. Okay. Hopefully we can squeeze it. Squeeze it a little bit better out. Set this in position. And yeah, this is fine. So now we can stamp it. There you go. I like this. All right. Gives already a little bit of like that cyber street kind of type of vibe. I see that I did do it wrong on the other side. Oh, great. Let's do it again. Not a big deal. Okay. For some reason, I put the other one with me, and we don't need to do that. Okay, this is good. Yeah, fine to me. Stamp. Now we need to do this on the other side as well. Okay, just make sure that we're not going to make any mistakes here. Squeeze it down. Just so that it's just not really hitting the ground. And stamp. Alright, so that's good. That's better. That's actually a lot better. Alright. We also still need to make a puddle here. So that the water can go. But that's like I said, we're now going to do a little bit more of like more detail eventually on it. But before we're going to do that, I'm going to finish the side with some extra details, painting details. So we're going into the same painting mode, but then we're going to remove the grip, but we're going to add the surface snap, and then we're going to use maybe this one. Yeah, we can use that color. Okay, but we're going to use the wedge technique again. I kind of like to use this technique a lot. It helps me with on so many levels. So we're going to use this. We make it as small as possible. And all I need to do is we're going to paint a little bit like side of the edges. I think we're going to use lower opacity for this. And then just we're going to paint. And this just like really creates, I have to be careful that we're not going to use the rest of it. It's all in one sculpt, so we need to be careful with this. But I'm kind of going to use a little bit of like some highlights on the edges a little bit. So it's like it's blending in all together and get a little bit of like a higher quality of the side pad thingy. I'm going to add a little bit here. I'm not going to do it everywhere, just a little bit, like sometimes like it's a little bit like more into it than others, but I don't want to do it too much because like you kind of want to like blend it in all together on the other side as well. So so that's what we're going to do, and then we're also going to do it on the other side because I don't want to make it look like it's too clean. I kind of want to like it have it that it's been worn off and the street is like a little bit older, and so yeah, that's why I'm not going to do it so super clean and adding just like details to this like so. Oh, I went a little bit too much there. All right. And hopefully that will bring us a little bit like, yeah, I kind of like this. We're not really seeing this much in the official lighting that was going to use for the whole scene. What I often do is like we go like put a quickly sun gadget in here and see how it is going to look real quickly in certain situations and see if that like if it's bouncing really well, and we probably need to like tweak a little bit still. Like we can say roughness is like maybe 80% and maybe a little bit of metal, not too much. Doesn't count for these ones here, so we need to of course clone this again. Let me go put it in 1-1 grid, and then we're going to add live cloning. Like so. Let's do 3 of them. And all we need to do is flip this one around. Oh, it's so annoying because like my nose is like so itchy. And I try not to make a sound. Like, well, I don't know why it's doing it right now. I do my best, like it's not like it's going to sound like I need to squeeze. That was false alarm. I had to mute myself for a moment because like I had to sneeze. At least I thought I needed to sneeze. Sorry for that. But yeah, it's a little bit like the issue today. I don't know. It's a little bit annoying. I never like when weather changing from day to day. And today is one of those days. Like yesterday it was like 30 degrees and now it's like 20 or something. Like it's so awful how quickly the weather can change. All right, so we have a little bit of a street, and I think that this one is reflecting good enough. All right, I think we're good, and we can continue. Like I said, we're going to do something with the street here. So this is going to be something that I'm not quite sure how exactly I'm going to do this, but I kind of want to make that the street looks a little bit of like broken and there's like puddles in it, and because like it's an old street, right? It's so I'm going to try to do that, and I'm not really sure like how exactly I am going to do this. I think the best way is to paint. I can like do it in sculpting mode as well. But before we're going to do that, I'm just going to do like a quick save version. So we're going to release a online version. So I know at least that at this point, and this is like a good tip, if you're making something in Dreams and you're not really sure what you're going to do after is going to work, and like you don't want to go like all the way back skipping and stuff like that, and you, of course you can rewind, but yeah, sometimes you make a mistake. So what you can do is like make a save point online, so like save online what I just did, and if you're not happy with the outcome of what you're doing right now, you can always go back to that save point that you did earlier. It's saved on the cloud on Mini Molecule servers, and don't forget to do that. Because like it will be handful, especially if you're going to do something that maybe is not going to work. And what I'm going to do is going to be quite some work. All right. We do need service snap for this. I am going to I think I'm going to do the paint technique and see how this is going to turn out. If that's not really going to turn out the way how I like it to be, then I can always do it in sculpting technique, but then it's going to be a more complex situation. But it will give you a little bit more bump effect, so maybe that's cool as well. Maybe I can do both, but let's see how this is going to turn out first. I think that we need to use I think that we're going to use a sphere technique, and then we're going to make a hole inside, I think. And oh, we are no longer connected to the Dream server, as always. It always happens. Okay, and then we're going to use a oh boy, which one was it? Was it my preset? Oh. Okay, yeah, we can still do the opacity. So if I do this, it will change. Yeah, okay, good. All right, and okay. At first, I'm going to try to do it like this and see how that goes. I might maybe going to use mirror mode technique for this. Simply, yeah, it doesn't really matter, but at the center point, I'm going to like do it manually a little bit and see how that goes. I am going to stretch this one a little bit out so we get a little bit of like an egg shape. And oh boy, I'm a little bit like, oh, what happened here? I'm a little bit nervous because like I don't know if this is actually going to work or not. I don't think so. We are kind of creating blacks or like splats instead of yeah. I'm afraid that we need to do it in sculpting instead. I was kind of afraid of this. Like maybe the hole inside is too small for this to... Oh no, it should not. It should not actually. Let me see. No. Maybe if I make it bigger. That... No. Okay. If you don't know what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to... I will do it in Sculpt instead. And I will explain you a little bit. I will show you what I'm trying to do. And I've never done this before, so this is going to be super interesting if it's going to work or not. We're going to use smear technique for this now. And I'm also going to use in half of a circle. Or actually... No. Maybe going to use a donut technique for this. I think maybe a donut technique is maybe better for doing this. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Because like when a road is like very old, it's going to have cracks inside of it. And if you look at like those, I think like the reason why we're not really seeing it much because like the quality of the sculpt is quite low. So let's rise up this a little bit. I'm going to rise up. I don't mind because this is one of the important sculpts, so I don't really mind if this is actually going to increase the quality of the graphics. If this is actually can like make me like that, I kind of make it look like it's okay. We probably need to do a few times like I'm no longer connected to the Dream server. I'm not really happy with the outcome still. Isn't swear a better technique? Isn't a swear a better technique for this? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Then maybe squeeze this down. I mean, this is more of like, I've never done something like this before, so it's all new to me. What to do? I know there is like, I know there's a good way for this, but I kind of want to like work as most efficiently as possible. I think that still the donut is the best one for this. Because it creates, because like this is like also the way how you're something doing trees and stuff like that. So I think that the quality needs higher. I think that the quality needs higher again. Okay. I'm just like doing a little bit of random stuff and see how it's going to look. And like we also need to eventually cut on top of it. I should maybe have done this maybe earlier. I don't know. But yeah, this is maybe it, but I doubt if this is going. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use this or not. Okay, we are in mirror mode. For people that are really into making roads, you probably already have done this so many times right now. I don't want to make it like look like dirt or anything like that. So what do we need to do? I will show you real quick what I am about to do is like I will put like a cut on top of it. And then we're going to cut it like slowly away out of it. So so something like, if I can do it like so quickly, something like this. So you get like a little bit of like a bump effect, so that the road is like it's not super clean, and I think that this is still the best way to do that. But yeah, we need to oh right. I need to do it now again. Donut shape. But like it's one of the solutions to do this. I know there are like way more options to go for something like this. But let me know in the comments, what is your technique for if you're making roads, and I mean like not clean roads, but actually roads that are so like dirty and stuff like that. And like what is your technique? Are you using the are you using this technique, or are you using something else? Let me know in the comments. Because like I teach you stuff, but it also works on the other way around, right? I also learn from other people as well. And I think that's great for like if you are in a community, or and not like I don't know, not like per se in Dreams community, but like if you are like a if you are like an artist, or if you want to share like how to do certain approaches, it's really nice to know that like there are multiple ways leading to something that you want to achieve, and I think that's really great. I often like use certain techniques in my sculpts, and then I improve, or I look at that and I'm improve from it and see if I can like, yeah, improve it better. Like I can like maybe change it better. And so yeah, I'm also learning from other people as well. Like just as I try to teach, or not to teach you, but more of like how I do certain approaches, and that you maybe can find a good balance for yourself of like how you're going to do this. Now this, like adding like smear effect on your sculpts will absolutely increase your level of detail of the sculpt itself, but it is also going to increase the graphics of Therma of that particular sculpt that you're going to do. So be a little bit of careful of what you're going to do here, and keep in mind that this will increase, can increase also sometimes loading times in Dreams to render. So be a little bit careful right now by doing all this. Find a good balance. Let's so to say, like don't always do this type of smear technique to everything, because that will like it will rise up some memory stuff, especially if you're on a PlayStation 4. Okay, I need to be careful here on the edges. I'm still going to change here. Maybe something. I don't know. Oh, my nose is like... I'm so sorry if I sound like... like I'm having a cold. It's so... I had my windows open for like the midnight and shouldn't have done that. Because it was very cooling it down. So yeah, I had to sneeze, so I muted myself again. I'm so sorry. Everything is live, so I'm not going to edit in my videos. So, all right, we're going into the center of the sculpt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the mirror mode, because otherwise it's going to look really silly. And I'm just going to do it just like manually. It looks a little bit weird right now, but once we're going to like add the extra, like the top layer on it, it's going to squeeze everything down again, and then like it's getting that nice bumping feeling over it. It's a large service that we need to do, and this can absolutely increase, like, I hope it's not, I'm not going to reach it eventually, but I'm afraid we will. I think we will eventually increase it. Well, maybe we are fine with this one. But you can do this technique on like almost everything, on stone, on like certain surfaces that you want to have like bumping effect on it. And like I said, there are like tons of like different ways to do it, right? Like there's no one solution to everything. I have not really done this much before in my previous sculpts, because I didn't really need to do it. I did this. I did something like this to make stones in the past. I have some stones that I'm using in Aria that I did something like this, but I never made roads like this before, so. A little bit scary how it's going to turn out. But I'm also excited how it's going to turn. Mixed feelings about this. But let's hope it's going to look okay. Like right now it's going to look really silly. But hopefully we can turn this into something really nice. We're almost there. Try to do it a little bit quick, because I don't want to like add too much detail on it, but still enough for having a cool effect. Okay. The only problem is we need to do the other side as well. That's a little bit of the issue right here, because we do need it on the other side as well. I need to be careful on the edges here. You're not going to touch them. All right. So that's one side. And just to be clear that this is actually going to work, I'm not going to make trouble yet on the other side. I'm just going to see how this is going to turn out. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to remove the server snap. We're going to add grid snap for this. Make it a little bit finer. We're going to use a cube. We can actually do this maybe in mirror mode. I think that will still work anyway. We need finer grid. I really need to hover. And we need to also change the color because this is way too dark. To a little bit of light gray. And okay. It's still... But don't worry about this. So we're going to squeeze this out. Till we hit... And this is why... Come on. Don't switch back. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Okay, well, we'll fix that later. That doesn't really matter. All right. Now we're going to say stamp. But... Maybe we should use a little bit of... Let me see. Because I'm not really happy there with this. Like, Subland... oh, wait. Not really sure if Subland is going to do much for us. Placing stuff like this is super hard if your imp is not in place. Okay, come on. Is this something that I would like? No, not really. Maybe not Subland. What if it's going to be a little bit darker? How is that going to turn out? So that the roofs that we made, we're going to blend that in. Maybe that will give a better result. Actually, maybe that will. But I think that we still need to find a grid for this for the better result. I'm just going to try precise move for this. We can squeeze it a little bit up. I am not happy. I am absolutely not happy. This is not what I had in mind. This looks horrible. This looks like this looks horrible. This is not what I had in mind. Oh. Maybe like this. I mean, it's barely visible. Oh boy. Maybe this is not it. Maybe this is not the way to do it. All right. So the good thing is we saved it. So I'm just going to go back. Because like I'm already a big fan of that. I have another idea, and maybe this is a better idea. What if instead of like cutting, we're going to add the bump effect? So instead of cutting, we're going to add it. So I think, so we're going to use a donut. And then we're going to use the smear technique. We're going to make it super small. I'm going to make a mirror mode for this. And of course, surf snap. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to add the bump effect instead of like removing it. And see if that is going to lead to a better result. We got now a little bit of like things that are going to stick out, and then we're going to like cut that in. Maybe this will give us a little bit of like a better result in the end. I don't know. Like I said, first time doing this. And I'm doing it like all just like live, so I'm not going to like first test it out and then like I don't like to do that, not in these type of videos. I really want to like show my pain and show my first try, and so you can learn also from that as well, just for like how I'm learning it. I think that's very important. Knowledge is free, and knowledge should always be free. Knowledge should never be behind paywalls, gateways. You should always like share, like if there's something you want to like figure out something yourself. I think that sharing your knowledge should always be free. That's my slogan in Dreams, and it's also my YouTube channel slogan, and I do agree with that slogan. All right. For some reason, like it looks from the top, it looks better than like here. It looks better than we actually like looking on the side, and like it looks like it's really randomly. Let me remove the hover effect. Like this, like here, it looks pretty weird. It looks like okay, let me add more to this, but I'm not going to use mirror mode now. And you're going to smear a little bit longer. Because like it doesn't really work the same as making rocks. Like I know how to make rocks, and like it's a lot easier than this, because like here you want to make like it looks like it's an actually road that it's been cracked down, and I really need to find a good balance, a good reason to do this. And I'm not sure yet. I'm not really sure what kind of approach technique I'm going for this. I have no idea. So I'm just going to do something randomly, and then see which one I really want to like. I'm really curious like which one is going to work the best for a certain situation, as in these situations. All right. I'm doing it really quickly, and then I'm just like going, maybe, oh right, yeah, we cannot scratch. Can we squeeze the donut? No, we cannot. I probably maybe need a spare technique for this. Let's see. Oh, that maybe works. That maybe do work. Maybe a square was the answer. The only problem is like if you're going to add something to it. Maybe this is the answer, because like, and then we need to squeeze it down again, right? So maybe this is the answer. This is also a very good way to make dirt, by the way. So maybe making dirt like a technique is maybe also working for road crackling. The only thing is that we need to cut everything away again, but it is what it is. But maybe this works. Maybe this is working. That would be really nice if this is actually a better solution. Oh, I wanted to reset my imp and not open that. I'm sorry that this is like taking me a little bit longer time to figure it out. But like I said, it's something that I've never really done before, at least not for the road situation. I did like make rocks like this before, which is a lot easier because like rocks are all over the place and not really like a flat surface most of the time. So like rocks are easier to do like this, like doing it like this here. But I kind of want to make like the road like cracks out, and eventually, if this is going to work, we're going to add a puddle inside of it so that like something that's broke, like the that's like it's broken out, or I don't know. This actually could work. This actually is maybe something that could actually work. And I'm doing a little of like randomly right now. It looks really weird at the moment. But that will be fixed. A little bit sad I'm going over the edge a little bit. There's no other ways to do this, to be honest. Be careful for the edges. Alright. So now that we have placed that, this like looks like more dirt, right? But what are we going to do? We're going to reverse this. So we're going to I'm going to use the stay upright, and then go into the cube. We're not going to use the surface nav for this. So now we're going to like squeeze everything down again and see how this is going to look. Hopefully a lot better than what we had previously. This actually may be going to work. I can already see a little bit of like different. Yeah, this is actually going to work. So we all need to like squeeze the big square like up a little bit. If we can still grab it. We can still grab the big thing here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think I can. I can see all the little... Oh boy. I don't think I can grab it again. Okay, now then I need to do it really, really precisely. It's a one shot. One try, one shot. Because like we cannot really use we cannot grab it again after this. So we need to like make sure this is going to... I don't know. Why is it starting like this? Okay, how is this? Okay, let's now use... I'm putting it a little bit above, and now we're going to like maybe grab it a little bit better and then like squeeze it at a certain bar that I'm happy with. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I could still like... I'm still not really super happy with this. Um, like grabbing the big thing again, it's super challenging right now. Because like it only wants me to grab. I need to find a place where here, there we go. Okay, even precise tool is not going to do much because like it's still snapping. So let's say stay up front, and then we're going to try to hopefully find the big box again. Oh boy. Come on. Where are you? If my imp stays in position would be nice. This is so hard to get it. Like, come on, imp. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay, I got him. I got him. Is this too much? Actually, I think it's quite okay. I think this works. I think this is actually working. It's not super nice, but I'm going to add a little bit more cracks, random cracks on it. And then I think we're done. I'm going to cut the corners again. So this weird stuff is like not floating. All right, that's it. I'm also doing that on this side as well. Okay, nice. And this side. Alrighty, nice. Yeah, this is like yeah, I kind of like this. All right. So it gives a little bit of like smaller bumping effect to it. Yeah, we are not really like done. Like we are far from done to this road. So I still need to make extra cracks and put all facts inside of it, which we're going to sculpt later on. Sadly, we don't really have time for that for this video. So I'm going to leave it for here for now. And yeah. I'm still not like super happy with the outcome. I probably need to like maybe like tweak still a few stuff here and there. But if we're going to layer, we're going to like layer on top of it. We're going to paint on top of it. So we're going to make extra what is it called, like extra like depth field, like depth paint over it. So we're going like basically what we did all before that, right? So we're going to like paint the extra so like it's going to like stick out a little bit better. But that's not going to be in this video. We're already in 1 hour almost in it. I will do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you also learn a little bit from this if you're going to make something like that yourself, a little bit of like road if you want to create something of a road before, or like something like this, or if you had already like done this in the past yourself in Dreams. And if you think that's like maybe there's a better solution to do this, you can always share that with everybody. I think I'm always up for that to share that. Like I said, there's yeah, I mean there are more multiple roads leading to the same thing or to the same deal, and I think that's very important that we have a little bit more variations to the approaches. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to dream, everybody. And see you next time. Bye bye.